It is noteworthy that merely 2% of individuals aged 65 to 80 are capable of executing a straightforward morning routine that significantly enhances the likelihood of reaching the age of 100. Many older adults inadvertently undermine their lifespan each morning, potentially reducing their years, even decades, without being aware of it. However, if you are able to engage in these 5 morning activities that I am about to outline, it indicates that you are not merely aging gracefully. Rather, you possess exceptional qualities that could qualify you for the esteemed centenarian group. It is quite surprising that these activities require less than 15 minutes in total. Allow me to provide some insights regarding Harold. At 68, Harold believed he was managing well for his age. He remained capable of driving, took pleasure in his weekly golf game, and seldom experienced illness. However, during his routine checkup last year, he was given some alarming news. His physician was astonished to find that Harold exhibited the biological markers of an individual 15 years his senior, even though he displayed no apparent symptoms. If you persist with these habits, he cautioned, you probably won't reach the age of 75. Harold was taken aback. How could this occur when he was feeling relatively well? The individual responsible. His overlooked morning routine was quietly hastening his aging at the cellular level. However, this is where Harold's narrative takes a remarkable shift. Only 6 weeks after adopting the 5 morning practices I will discuss today, Harold came back for his follow-up tests. His physician was astonished. Harold's biological age had decreased by almost 10 years. Whatever you're doing, the physician advised, continue with it. It is quite remarkable to observe such significant improvements in your markers at this stage of life. Let us explore these 5 morning habits that distinguish individuals who are likely to enjoy an additional decade of vitality from those who may experience hastened aging and deterioration. Habit 1 involves the 92 mobility sequence. Are you finding it increasingly challenging to rise from bed as the years go by? Are you experiencing stiffness and creaking in your joints during the initial 30 minutes of your day? This is not merely a typical progression of age. This is an initial indication that your body's condition is declining more rapidly than expected. Recent findings from Harvard Medical School's Longevity Institute have uncovered surprising insights. The ability of joints to move freely is a significant indicator of longevity beyond the age of 65. Rebecca Thompson, lead researcher at the Institute, explains, "We've found that seniors who maintain specific mobility patterns in the morning have telomere lengths comparable to people 15, 20 years younger." Telomeres serve as the protective caps on your DNA, playing a crucial role in the rate at which you age. Consider Beverly, a 73-year-old retired educator from Ohio. For years, Beverly regarded the growing stiffness as an unavoidable consequence of getting older. On certain mornings, it could take her almost an hour to achieve a sense of ease in her movements. Her children began to propose assisted living options due to their concerns regarding her declining mobility. Subsequently, Beverly became informed about the 90 mobility sequence. Initially, she expresses doubt that something so straightforward could have a significant impact. However, after only 1 week of practicing this sequence each morning, I observed that I was able to rise from bed with greater ease. By week 3, my children were astonished at the noticeable changes in my movement. After 6 months, my well-being has significantly improved compared to 10 years ago. Here are the precise steps you should take first thing tomorrow morning before your feet even make contact with the ground. Assume a supine position and execute these movements in the prescribed order. Initially, draw your knees towards your chest and maintain that position for a duration of 10 seconds, while gently swaying from side to side. Proceed to extend one leg straight while maintaining the other in a bent position. Execute 10 small circles with your ankle in each direction. Proceed to perform the same action with the opposite leg. Next, execute 10 gentle rotations of the neck, ensuring to complete 5 in each direction. To conclude, apply gentle pressure from your lower back into the mattress for a duration of 10 seconds, then allow it to relax. This brief 90-second routine engages all primary joint systems in your body, promoting the flow of synovial fluid that tends to decrease during the night. It is advisable to begin this practice before experiencing stiffness. Commence the following morning. Your future self will express gratitude for dedicating these 90 seconds, which have the potential to significantly extend your lifespan. Habit 2 involves a hydration protocol designed to reverse cellular aging. It is noteworthy that a significant percentage of seniors experience a concerning level of dehydration upon waking, which can hasten the aging process at the cellular level. This unnoticed dehydration issue is gradually causing your cells to become desiccated from within. Investigators at the National Institute on Aging have made a noteworthy discovery. Ensuring adequate hydration in the morning may lead to a reduction in biological age by as much as 7 years. Dr. Jason Keller, a prominent expert at the Institute, states, overnight, your body loses approximately 16 ounces of water through respiration and perspiration. By morning, the blood of many seniors tends to become excessively thick, compelling the heart to exert more effort and hastening cellular damage. The condition of morning dehydration initiates an inflammatory response that accelerates cellular aging. Examine the case of Thomas, a 76-year-old retired accountant experiencing persistent fatigue, cognitive cloudiness, and ongoing joint discomfort. Various medications were prescribed, yet none provided relief. Subsequently, Thomas became informed about the morning hydration protocol. I am prepared to share. Thomas expresses his initial doubts about the potential impact of something as basic as water. However, within a few days, I observed an increase in my energy levels. In a matter of weeks, there was a notable reduction in my joint pain. My physician was astonished when my blood test revealed that inflammatory markers had decreased by 42%. All from adjusting my hydration routine in the morning. This is the precise hydration protocol that can enhance your cellular health beginning tomorrow. It is advisable to place a 16-ounce glass of water next to your bedside prior to retiring for the night. Upon waking, it is advisable to consume 8 ounces of water at room temperature, avoiding cold water. Enhance this by adding a small pinch of natural salt and a squeeze of lemon. Allow a period of 3 minutes to pass, then proceed to consume the remaining 8 ounces. What is the reason for room temperature? Exposure to cold water can create a sudden response in your body and may hinder absorption processes. What is the purpose of the pinch of salt? It facilitates the absorption of water into your cells instead of allowing it to merely flow through your system. This straightforward protocol requires less than 2 minutes to implement, yet it effectively addresses overnight dehydration, diminishes inflammation, and reinitiates cellular renewal processes that tend to decline with age. It is advisable not to postpone hydration until you experience thirst. At that point, you may begin to notice the adverse consequences of dehydration. Commence this regimen tomorrow morning and observe the enhancement in your energy levels, cognitive sharpness, and general well-being. Habit 3 involves a brief, 2-minute ritual to activate the brain. Are you noticing a decline in the reliability of your memory? Do you occasionally find it challenging to articulate your thoughts or lose focus during a conversation? This is not merely a typical progression of age. This indicates that your brain may not be getting the essential morning stimulation required to preserve its youthful functionality. Researchers at the Johns Hopkins University Brain Research Center have made a significant discovery. A particular morning mental exercise has been shown to lower the risk of dementia by 67% and enhance cognitive performance on all measures. Dr. Michael Bernstein, the lead neurologist at the center, elaborates, the brain houses a network known as the default mode network, which can either speed up or hinder cognitive decline. Our findings indicate that engaging this network within 30 minutes of waking through targeted exercises establishes a cognitive barrier that safeguards brain function for the duration of the day. Introducing Sylvia, an 82-year-old retired librarian who has been experiencing a noticeable decline in her memory. She frequently misplaced her keys, overlooked appointments, and found it challenging to remember the names of those she knew. Her children expressed their worries about her potentially requiring assistance with daily living activities in the near future. Then Sylvia discovered the 2-minute brain activation ritual. After just 2 weeks of practicing this every morning, I observed an improvement in my ability to recall names, Sylvia shares. After a month, I found myself solving crossword puzzles more swiftly than I had in years. 3 months in, my healthcare provider conducted a cognitive assessment and indicated that my scores were comparable to those of an individual in their 60s. My children were astonished by the remarkable change. Here is the precise 2-minute brain activation routine to carry out immediately following your hydration protocol. Find a comfortable position and gently close your eyes for half a minute. Reflect thoroughly on your dinner from last night, considering the flavors, aromas, and consistencies of the food. Proceed to count backward from 100 by 7s for a duration of 30 seconds, 100, 93, 86, and so forth, as swiftly as possible. In the last minute, reflect on a childhood memory with great clarity, striving to recall names, locations, colors, and the feelings tied to that experience. This particular sequence engages 3 unique brain regions in a specific order, initiating neurogenesis, the formation of new brain cells, a phenomenon that researchers once believed to be unattainable in older adults. This practice requires only 2 minutes yet initiates a series of protective mechanisms that support youthful cognitive function. It is advisable not to postpone addressing potential memory concerns. Commence this practice tomorrow morning to safeguard your cognitive abilities today and for the future. Habit 4 involves the circadian reset technique. Do you find yourself waking up fatigued regardless of the duration of your sleep? Are you experiencing a decline in your energy levels by the middle of the afternoon? The internal mechanisms of your body, specifically your circadian rhythm, could be contributing to the acceleration of your aging process. Recent findings from the Stanford Sleep Research Center have uncovered insights that many seniors may not be aware of. Exposure to morning light plays a more vital role in promoting longevity than the combined effects of diet and exercise. Elizabeth Chen, a chronobiologist at Stanford, explains, after 65, the photoreceptors in the eyes that regulate circadian rhythm become less sensitive, causing most seniors to develop circadian drift. This misalignment hastens the aging process at the cellular level, impacts hormone production, and undermines immune function. Proper exposure to morning light can recalibrate this entire system. Examine the case of Zachary, a 75-year-old retired engineer who faced challenges with inadequate sleep, diminished energy levels, and recurrent illnesses, even after experimenting with various supplements and dietary plans. Subsequently, Zachary became acquainted with the circadian reset technique. I was getting 8 to 9 hours of sleep, yet I consistently woke up feeling fatigued. Zachary reflects. Upon incorporating this straightforward morning routine, I observed that I began to awaken naturally prior to my alarm, feeling rejuvenated. In a matter of weeks, I observed that my energy levels were consistently stable throughout the day. It is quite remarkable that I have not experienced even a common cold in over a year, especially considering that I used to fall ill every few months. Here is the precise method for circadian reset that you can apply tomorrow morning. Shortly after awakening, it is advisable to step outside or position yourself by a window to allow your eyes to absorb natural daylight for a duration of 5 minutes. Avoid wearing glasses. Avoid direct eye contact with the sun. It is advisable to avoid the use of artificial lighting as an alternative. This exact timing is essential. The cells in your retina that control your body's master clock exhibit heightened responsiveness during the early morning hours. For optimal results, it is advisable to pair this with gentle activities such as standing or slow walking. This brief technique is completely free and does not necessitate any specialized tools. However, it initiates a series of hormonal signals that will align more than 200 biological processes within your body. Do not overlook the significance of this straightforward practice. Resetting your body's master control system each morning may contribute to a longer, healthier life. Habit 5 involves the metabolic priming protocol. Have you observed a decrease in your energy levels and an increase in your waistline, even though your dietary habits have remained the same? Are your daily tasks causing you to feel more fatigued than before? It is possible that you are encountering a significant morning metabolic decline that typically arises after the age of 65, a condition that many seniors may not be aware of, yet it can notably hasten the aging process. Findings from the Endocrinology Division at Mayo Clinic have revealed a concerning trend. Following the age of 65, there is a notable decrease in morning metabolic rate, which can be as much as 35% in comparison to younger individuals. Dr. Amanda Richardson, the lead specialist in endocrinology, elaborates, "This morning, a decrease in metabolic rate initiates a series of adverse health consequences. Glucose persists in the bloodstream for an extended period, oxidative stress intensifies, and the accumulation of fat accelerates. However, it has been observed that a particular morning routine can rejuvenate metabolism to almost youthful levels." Consider Patricia, a 70-year-old retired nurse experiencing growing fatigue and weight gain, which has become a source of frustration for her. "Even though I adhered to the same dietary regimen I had for years, I found myself saying, I was doing everything correctly, consuming nutritious foods, taking my supplements, yet my energy and overall health continued to diminish." Patricia states, "After understanding metabolic priming and applying this protocol, I observed a change within days. My vitality was restored, cognitive clarity improved, and within a matter of weeks, my garments fit more comfortably despite no alterations to my dietary habits." This is the precise metabolic priming protocol that requires under 3 minutes and rejuvenates youthful cellular energy production. Following your light exposure, please stand in a comfortable position and engage in 30 seconds of gentle marching in place, ensuring that you lift your knees only to a height that feels comfortable for you. Proceed to execute arm circles for a duration of 30 seconds. Advance 15 seconds, then rewind 15 seconds. Next, engage in 10 deep breaths following the 4 to 78 technique. Breathe in for 4 seconds, retain your breath for 7 seconds, and then exhale over the course of 8 seconds. Finally, gently manipulate your earlobes and the region just beneath them with your fingertips for a duration of 30 seconds. This particular sequence stimulates brown adipose tissue, a type of metabolically active fat that utilizes calories instead of storing them. It additionally activates the vagus nerve, which plays a crucial role in regulating metabolic rate and managing inflammation levels across the body. The primary benefit is that it enhances insulin sensitivity for the following 24 hours, allowing your body to metabolize nutrients more effectively throughout the day. This 3-minute protocol necessitates no equipment and is suitable for individuals of all fitness levels. However, it has the potential to enhance your metabolic health in ways that costly supplements and rigorous diets may not achieve. Commence your journey tomorrow morning and experience the transformation firsthand. The 5 morning habits outlined here distinguish individuals who are likely to enjoy a remarkable lifespan from those who may experience premature aging and deterioration. Investing just 15 minutes each morning can significantly enhance your health and longevity. The 90-second mobility sequence ensures that your joints remain fluid and functional. The hydration protocol effectively addresses the processes associated with cellular aging. The 2-minute brain activation ritual safeguards your cognitive abilities. The circadian reset technique aligns your body's primary regulatory system. The metabolic priming protocol rejuvenates energy production akin to that of youth. Collectively, they establish a robust morning regimen that has the potential to significantly influence your aging process. If you find yourself in the age range of 65 to 80 and are capable of adopting these 5 habits, you are indeed a remarkable individual with exceptional potential for longevity. Proactive measures are essential. Address potential issues before they arise. Commence your journey tomorrow morning with the first habit, and progressively incorporate the subsequent ones. Making these straightforward investments today will lead to a future where you can thrive independently, rather than facing a rapid decline. Please press the like button at your earliest convenience. We invite you to subscribe to our channel and share in the comments which of these 5 habits you currently practice or intend to begin tomorrow. Consider sharing this video with someone important to you. This may be the offering that enhances their longevity.